Hey you guys, what is up? It's me again from the Project Archive. Now, previously on one of our videos, we have talked about weapons, weapon blueprints, armors, key armors, StarCrom, how to technically enjoy the game by getting stronger and getting smarter when it comes to your weapon of choice. Now, what also makes a weapon strong? Right? So other than making sure you have um, all of your weapons or your weapon and your armor complements each other, you also want to talk about it's what we call mod. So mods, right? This further enhances your weapon. Here, for example, I have mods or in short modification. If I remove this and shoot this one, that's the damage that I deal, right? If I equip my mod, okay? If I equip the mod, let's see here. So you notice the change, right? So I'm just doing the body shot, but if I do uh, the bullseye, I get high damage. Now, what are the mods or modification? Modifications or mods, these are for, like let's say um, well technically mods, right? Modifications that further enhances your weapon. Now there are different types like what we have discussed on our video where we talk about weapons. Modification and it further enhances the effect of your weapon and armor. So say for example here, so I have a lot of weapons or mods, right? Weapon mods. This is also already categorized by different weapon effects. Like we have burn mod, we have power surge, we have vortex, we have the bullseye, we have fortress warfare, unstable bomber, we have fast gunner, bounce, and shrapnel. So again, this video I'm gonna focus on what I have so I can literally show you which is the bullseye, right? So mods, if let's say here random, right? This will um, further enhance your weapon and its attribute. For example, here vulnerability amplifier. This can be equipped in your weapon or on your weapon, and once you equip that, these stats right here that you're seeing will be added as a bonus on your weapon. So for example, here core effect the bullseye, which will add more vulnerability when you shoot an enemy. And then the attribute effects, always remember it always come in force and it gives more like um, stats per se. Like this will give you crit damage, this will give you status damage, and so on. Now, question, how do I make sure that the mod for me is right? Again, for those who are new, I would always suggest read first. Like technically read, write down everything that you think that will make your weapon or your gear stronger, right? Like for me, here. So, um, l- this one, all of my mods are already legendary or gold, but you can also get mods that are only uncommon, common, rare, or epic. Or the blue one, the purple one, the green one, and of course the white one. Now, what do I and what do I equip, right? So it depends on the roadmap you want for your weapon. Like for example, my weapon, my primary weapon is AWS. Let's go to blueprints. My primary weapon is this one, AWS.338. So this is my main weapon, and its effect is the bullseye. So if I were to equip a mod, I will make sure that it improves the bullseye effect. So um, I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and farm. Yes, you're gonna grind for it. If you would notice, if I hover here, vulnerability amplifier, you will know where to get it. On if you would read the description, chance to obtain by challenging the Araxium of the Mirage Monolith or the Forsaken Giant of the Ember Dust Monolith. So if you wanna look for mods, those are the bosses or the dungeons that you wanna go to so that you can get these mods. Now, question there is how can I, of course I this is the mod, right? I get it on just by, challenging or, finishing these dungeons. But how can I make sure I get the right one? That's where the mod conversions, comes into play. So if you do a mod conversion, this is the best part of the game because this is where technically the developers or the game allows you to create mods based from the mods that you were able to get from the bosses. So for example, here again, I'm gonna focus on the bullseye. This gives me four options, and according to these options, this is the part where you technically plan, right? You will plan your approach when it comes to making your weapon or yourself stronger. Like for me, I focused on damage, so that's why I am equipped with vulnerability amplifier. But there are also other options that you wanna check out so that maybe that's the one that you want. Now, here in mod conversion, this will allow you to convert the mods that you were able to get from the dungeons and make it into one. Mod conversion uses 6 mods, so please be careful, and you would need a lot of money or energy links, which we will talk about on a different video if you still don't know it. Now, if I try to convert a mod, it will ask me to select which kind of suffix I will get. Now, this is very important because if we go back, remember, like this mod, for example, this will not only give you the core effect, but this will also give you the attribute effects. Now, what the suffix does, right, is that the first attribute that you will get on the mod will be specific because normally you will only get random. But if you do a mod conversion, you can choose the first attribute depending on what your suffix is. This one, for example. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the bullseye. I'm gonna spend money even though I don't need it just for the sake um, of this video. So let's say vulnerability amplifier. Now we know that the bullseye is is about vulnerability. Vulnerability amplifier mod further improves the vulnerability effect or the bullseye effect. But remember, these are the core effect. We still get four attributes, right? The suffix allows you to choose what the first attribute is. So if we choose violent, this will make our first attribute as critical damage. But we don't want that. Precision, this gives our first attribute um, weak spot damage. And again, Bullseye focuses on vulnerability and weak spot, so that's why I chose precision. But there's also another one specifically on the weapon type, which is the bullseye. The bullseye, like my weapon mod, let's go to my weapon. This, see the first attribute effect, it's specific. Weak spot damage on target with the bullseye plus 12%. That's what it does. So again, let's do a mod conversion once. So if I do mod a conversion, I go to this one and I select precision like what I mentioned to you. This precision focuses on um, weak spot, right? And if I do that, it costs 20,000 energy link, but it's worth it simply because, again, if you want to make your weapon really strong, you want to do these things, right? And it's not cheap to be strong. So if I exchange it, I will get an entirely new mod. But see, I already got an epic, um, how do you call this? Attribute, and the rest is common. But it doesn't end there. So for gold type mods or legendary mods, you get up to 5 enhancements. So what does it do? Let's go back. We go to mod and let's find the mod that we just created here, right? So we created this vulnerability amplifier precision. We selected precision because again, this complements the weapon effect that we have, which is more on weak spot. If I enhance this one, this further improves the attributes, and you can enhance up to 5. So the further that you enhance, the stronger it gets. And imagine equipping it on your weapon. This will be a game changer when it comes to dealing more damage. And of course, it doesn't only affect your weapon. You also get armor mods. So from your helmet, your top, your bottom, your shoes, gloves, and mask, all of them have a specific mod that you can use to them, but it shares the same suffix. Here, for example, you still get to choose between violent, precision, and talents. Now, violent, earlier we talked about this. This makes your weapon or the first attribute to be crit damage. Precision makes it weak spot. Talent makes it about elemental. So again, you're not gonna choose these because our weapon focuses on weak spot. So if your weapon, right, is more on like let's say power surge, which deals elemental damage, I would suggest for you to build or convert a mod and make it about talents so that you have a guarantee that your elemental damage will be stronger. Now, going back to what I've said on our video where we talked about the weapons, read, right? You know, do not be hasteful or trigger happy, right? In choosing your mod or doing things. Read whatever it is that will you think will complement your weapon. For example, here, right? Um, my weapon, right, is more on bullseye. So of course, if my weapon is more on raw damage and not elemental, I'm not gonna choose elemental havoc because again, I don't deal elemental damage. I would try to find the best mod effect or core effect that will complement my weapon, and so on to the next armors. So what you wanna do is you wanna like what I do is I list it down maybe on a notepad to see what's the best mod I can give to each of my armor. And that's where this dummy will be effective because you can test everything. Like I have equipped all of my mods right here. If you would notice, every single first attribute is enhanced into its best um, into its best, which is gold or legendary, and I deal this kind of damage. So I deal that kind of damage simply because my mod is strong. And you can do that too if you have the best mod that you think, right? You can experiment, but again, it will require a lot of um, energy links and of course the weapon and armor mods. Now, what that's a good question. Like you have showed us you haven't discussed the the weapon mod parts and the armor mod parts. Where do we get it? You get this by simply going to your disassembly machine or bench and then technically disassemble your mod. The mod that you don't use, of course. You don't disassemble mods that you use. You can technically lock the mod so that you don't accidentally disassemble it. But if you wanna disassemble it, you can just select it and then disassemble, you get the part. And that's it for our video that, we talked about the mods. So, off to the next one. I hope this helps. See you later.